Here we go.
The end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And of course, is a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round. And then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Nope.
And his throw is incomplete.
No.
Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Rodgers. Funches with a catch over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards. Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Hell no, you're on the right. You don't do no shit like that.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Now Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
They'll try again with Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
offense to help bring up fourth down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Ravens, nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. They're running. Ingram.
This defense is really pulled around in the first half. They
I thought I'm going to get around the block.
really get started.
Apparently I did.
To come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So shall we say a bold decision
somewhere.
to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling the defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be at.
He's going to have to spin it for his own.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Jackson to Boykin, 1st down, Baltimore. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down. It's Ingram, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. The left side throw complete to Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
First down, Packers.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
He's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletic.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Ball carrier.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys
on the offensive line were in concert. What's up to Larry Watch? Shout out to all y'all.
Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
We good?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Good.
Returning it, Justice Hill. And able to get this out to the 25.
Yeah, we here. Yeah, we go. It look ugly right now. Scoreboard, don't pay that no attention. Trust.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Run, nigga.
Worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away.
One more, what's that?
Turn it over. It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, I'm gonna be alright though.
You better be.
Because that do a little better.
A 50-50 intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
No.
And they have the football and will set up
Nigga threw an interception.
33-yard line.
That's not no, let's go. I threw a pick. That's not good.
But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position.
No, it's playing deathmatch.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now.
Inside.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
He's scared.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This nigga scored again. It's like 24-0.
33 yards. The Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Hey, this is
extra point try now for Crosby. And the lead is now 24. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Sheesh.
Now after the touchdown,
It's
here's
only the
Crosby
first
to kick it
half.
away.
Still got plenty of time. Just got to
The
put the
dangerous
bullet.
Hill now to return.
Whatever.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Ravens take over first.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he's been fun to watch. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they play this?
The smart approach is to run out the clock off your wounds at the half and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Top of your legs.
Jackson.
Putting it on your legs, bro.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
That's usually my go-to play. I keep it in tuck because they never see him coming. They always thinking I'm going middle. He always open most of the time.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
2nd and 8. So we've come to halftime after a victory. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you.
Mason Crosby to kick off for the Ravens.
Let's go. The return man is Hill.
Nah, I'm not even at home yet. I'm still out.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Yes, if I still got my shit working yet. I'm not even at home right now.
Last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But
If he's still in rest when I get to the crib, that's a good thing.
Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14.
We're going to see what's up, bro.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, my God. Somebody, please help.
Picked off at the 12.
Somebody, please help a nigga out. I threw another pick.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And now the drive starts with completion out to the right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funches. 71 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's
And
almost
it's
as
still
if
third
they're
quarter.
saying it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Returning it, Hill. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Bro, watch this, right?
Jackson on first down. He uncorks it for Snead.
Oh.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by
That was better than
Alexander.
You hear me laughing, Paul?
Watch the replay.
Sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
That's interference where?
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes
This
around.
nigga said it's gonna be some empty seats by the time we get the 4th quarter. Ain't that a bit?
From all those empty seats? You and me trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear.
Ah, they be talking the worst on
We're
here.
going to get about 3 here out of this.
He said we gotta hurry up and get to the airport. It's crazy.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. This time with
Child.
and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long
Yeah,
coming
4.
up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant
So.
throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot.
Oh, you playing right? I don't know, you like.
10 touchdown Packers.
Hey, we can't have this go on.
Calling mercy.
Hey, that's how the dice roll.
What happened? You got motherfucking.
Sometimes the game just play like that. Let me see something. Oh, ain't a good look. Like 3 people watching that. Go look at the last ones I posted. The last 3 times. Ever since I played football over here, I have lost. Last time I won was when me and Bro played 26. It don't work. It don't even load. It just stopped. Online. On Earth.
No.
Like, nah, you good, bruh. You know what? That.
You gonna try to play these games?
Yeah, right. You don't want. What's that drink back? Yeah, no. I'll just start. Let's see this right here. This is why I really just turn up on my really feel. That was a bad game. That was a bad game. But there we go. Let's go. That's for real. Still won't be a night game. But it's gonna be clear when that's not. Ain't gonna be fine. Played first game so much you didn't hear the fucking phone. Other games don't matter. I keep telling you, play this off on game. You thought it daddy. Well, that food was getting short food.
Tonight, from
Name the game that has a good
Green
play.
Bay, Wisconsin. It's a special prime
As far as the sports
time
game.
edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The dangerous hill now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good.
GTA always do good for the time based of their game.
Ravens on offense and the man in charge from Louisville, former MVP Lamar Jackson.
Allow me a second here to gush because in his college
It wasn't
career,
in the good
he's
songs
only
by
player
these
in
things.
NCAA history to rush for over 1,500 yards and pass for over 3,500 yards in a season.
That was up.
And he did it twice.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. Yet he only won the Heisman Trophy once.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. It's a game of 35. So now then, the big play has
Hilarious.
inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Oh, Lamar
I'm
Jackson
gonna watch
is
it.
so electric times when he gets into open space, and we saw
Shit,
Exhibit
so.
A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Kenny Clark. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
On this one.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Move, nigga.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
Yeah, that's cool, too.
But a couple's all that
Straight
they
up,
needed as they
yeah, bro.
convert on 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd and short.
Tom Brady. He was too far out.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown.
No,
He
right.
could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Alexander.
4th down, here's Jackson. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1-yard line. So that is twice on the opening drive.
He said, don't
for
phone
on
him.
4th down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them
Huh, right.
sometimes you go for it on 4th down to better your odds and better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, Most teams
No
are
worries.
not going to go for it twice
We here.
on fourth down in the first quarter.
Not gonna
of the
pull a
game.
jack,
We
though.
might not see it 2 more times all season. It's
Do it
nice
this
second
way.
effort we just saw there. Saw him trying
Easy,
to get
straight
to
to
the
the
end zone,
point.
but
Ingram.
a lot of times near
He
the
gonna be
goal
wide open right
that
there.
second
Watch
effort
it.
can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
And he is into
Oh,
the end zone for
snap.
a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the
Exactly.
field and score on the opening drive. Well, CD, that was a well-orchestrated drive by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and how about the way he capped it off, too?
So,
Orchestrate the drive and then let everybody know.
see? And then I want to have when that nigga jump through there, have him yelling out, we here.
With a touchdown run.
And then chat bubble.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. That one in the books as a
Boy, the scariest part of this game is taking these field goals because you never know what's going to happen.
Lamar Jackson.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Do it all the way for a massage pop. Wow for that nigga.
The Packers take over first and 10.
Justin Tucker threw it all the way for the massage pop.
Ready to go for drive number 1 along with the rest of this Packer offense.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys.
Is that
for
not what
persistence
happened?
and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And tight coverage
You
there.
got a quick bullet in like that.
Incomplete.
Yeah, you gonna punt.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
Resulting in a 4th down.
This is taken at the 15. Still on his feet. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
This guy don't count for nothing. I'm for chilling. Oh, yeah. They got me a delay again. They know it's critical out here.
They'll fake
Go.
the give to Ingram. Now Jackson steps away. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Oh, he
It's a
caught
loss
me.
of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15. At the
Here's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16. But they get the conversion anyway. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. Here now is 2nd and 10 again for the 41. To throw again. Jackson.
Wide open.
Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Second down.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Jackson will keep it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is crazy.
A good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
QB
They'll have 2
no, though.
remaining as we step aside
Shut
here
down
in
3
the second
times.
quarter.
I'm maybe right here on the line. Get the money.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try and sing on 4th and goal.
Catch.
Man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jarrell Adams there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A throw left side to
He's
start
been
out. That's
doing
complete.
that for like 20 years, bro.
Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line.
Yeah, ESPN on the game on it.
Running back. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this to Jay Kumaro. Touchdown, Packers. Jay Kumaro.
They for real for us to do a 30 on that thing.
And the Packers have cut it back.
It'll be wild.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly
Coach
a big play to get him in the end zone.
Coach was home for me.
Because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate? What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
See, like on the new bad, right? When they do kick off the punt, you can move your character as soon as the ball is snapped before that motherfucker kick. So you can get in position quicker to catch the ball on every time.
I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Okay. Wide open.
Middle here to Brown.
Cool. I'm on with that 55 second.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down,
I see.
Ravens.
I see. Just run your route.
Jackson.
Catch.
He uncorks it for Snead. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage, there to knock that one away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jackson.
Oh, he's quick.
Right,
I gotta go.
eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They scored touchdowns on drives.
There we go.
And now they're trying to make it a
Let's
perfect
go.
3 for 3 to start. Operating from the gun, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Let's go.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. We have hit halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Packers 7. Justin Tucker.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action. Ready for the third quarter. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Rodgers now on first down. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The 29-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
They still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the hole and run off a bunch more plays.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On play action, now Rodgers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Lamar Jackson heading back out as we check out. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a total along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off for the touchdown run.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. That catch good for only a couple.
Lazard.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. Loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Why did you not blitz him? I don't get it. You had it right there. There's the sack.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
That nigga love that
Out
play.
of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Rodgers again now. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And again, it's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 6 yards away. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Shoot.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And he's going to keep it here. And down inside the 15 he goes. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On the draw, this is Ingram. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
A 6-yard pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. A throw caught by Kumaro. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. Caught left side by Funches. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
They got into the end zone. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. They'll toss it.
There you go. Look, bro.
This is going to be caught.
End the game like that.
Takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win.
Yeah, on that though, we better get up out of here.
Points that they did. Boy, were they clicking.